Things I wish I knew when I started my YouTube channel earlier, and things that I am going to be doing if I'm to start a new YouTube channel in this year 2026. Guys, we made a lot of mistakes. We learn and unlearn. A lot of things are just going on in this YouTube. Like the things that were working previously, they are no longer working. There are a lot of changes happening now. I'm going to be sharing on this video, guys, all the things that I've learned based on my experience. Okay, the things that they've worked for me, like based on my own personal experience, based on what I've seen by myself. I've experienced it myself, not like someone told me. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys on this video. All right, so without taking much of your time, let's dive straight into it. Before we begin, please kindly like this video if you're yet to, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so. Now we're going to be starting with the things that I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. The first thing is picking a niche that corresponds with what I love doing. Like a lot of people just pick niches randomly without thinking, okay, will I be able to do this long run? Anything you're doing and you are not happy doing that thing, like you don't have joy when you're doing that thing, it's going to be very difficult for you to keep up with that thing long run. So any niche you've decided to venture into, regardless, make sure that that niche is connected to something that you love doing. For example, if you are a teacher, you love teaching, all right, you can venture into a niche that you'll be teaching people how to do something, maybe how to cook, how to do mathematics, depending on anything at all, how to do skincare. Depending on that thing, just make sure that your niche is connected to something that you love doing. That way it's going to help you to stand the test of time. That's why a lot of people get exhausted easily, especially when they are not seeing results. But if you're doing something that you truly love, even when you're not seeing results, you will keep on doing, because from the beginning it's something that you love doing. So it's going to be easier for you to keep up with consistency, even when things seems like they are not working out. All right, another thing I wish I knew earlier when I started YouTube 6 years ago was making research myself and not jumping into every trend that I see, or doing any other thing that every YouTuber does or says in this particular YouTube space. You guys agree with me that a lot of times you come across so many videos, they'll tell you that on, another person will tell you to turn it off, another person will tell you to do this and do that if you want to get views. Yeah, some of those things are working, but then sometimes if you look at all those things, all the back and forth, the confusion, this one will say turn it on, another person will say turn it off. So I will advise you to always make your research. Don't just walk blindly here because Mr. A comes here and says, okay, if you turn this on, you're going to get views, and Mr. B will now say, if you turn this off, you will get more views or your views will reduce. What you need to do now is you have to go and make your own research. Okay, make your own research. There are a lot of places to make your own research, and I'm sure that there are, before you even decided to start your own channel, there are 2 to 3 people that you look up to. All right, you can always make research, make your own personal research, and you can also reach out to those people and then you ask and confirm things. Always have a mind of your own. That way it's going to help you to not be vulnerable, or not to be should I say, use the word prey. Yes, because if you're the kind of person that listens to what everyone says, if they say do this, you do that, you do, you don't have a mind of yourself. You're just like a kind of a prey as far as I'm concerned. All right, so make sure you make your own research. Don't just do things randomly because Mr. A is doing it and then you feel you will do it too. It's possible that it might work for this person and it will not work for that person. All right, depending on your niche and whatever you are doing in this YouTube space. Another thing I wish I knew earlier on this YouTube space is staying consistent. Like I had issues with consistency. My first YouTube channel, that's my first channel. All right, I have about 3 YouTube channels. For those of you that knows me, I have about 3 channels. All right, now my very first YouTube channel, I started that channel in 2018. Now the mistake I made was, when I started that channel, I was posting, and then when I got to the 4th month, yeah, I noticed that I was not getting views. I got frustrated, guys, and then I left the channel for almost 2 to 3 months, and then I came back again. I posted for another few days, and then after some time I still went off again. I came back again after another few months, and then I noticed that the algorithm doesn't like such. So you have to be consistent. You have to keep up with whatever you're doing. You have to make sure that you're consistent. You have to make sure that the algorithm can trust you enough. But once you show up today and then you disappear and come back after some time, you have given the algorithm a very wrong signal. That means you're telling the algorithm that you are not someone that can be trusted. All right, this is their business. This is a business. In as much as all of us are in this platform, it is a business for whoever that is the owner of YouTube. It's a business for that person. You will not want to give your business to someone that is not serious, because a lot of people come to this platform and then they pay money for their products to get advertised. YouTube is a search engine as far as I'm concerned, because anything that you're looking for is here in this YouTube. All the videos that we are creating, some of them, if not most of them, someone has already created something, if not exactly but similar. All right, all you need to do is to make sure that you add more value to whatever. If someone has made that video before, make sure you add more value. So just make sure that you're consistent, guys. Consistency is key. Once you've made up your mind that you want to do YouTube, take YouTube as your personal business. All right, take it as your 9 to 5, because there's no how you go to work tomorrow and then you relax in the next 2 to 3 days. Your boss will fire you. Yes, if your boss doesn't fire you, it's going to deduct those days that you were absent from your salary. So that is how YouTube is. What I noticed with that my channel that I told you guys about is when I left after those 2-3 months and then I came back, and I noticed that my videos after leaving, my videos were actually doing well. Like my videos started getting views. How I wish I stayed longer. All right, my channel would have picked up, but because my videos were getting views and I was nowhere to be found to continue posting, the YouTube algorithm left my channel, and it's created a distrust. And before I was able to build that channel again and start getting views, I really suffered, guys. Like I suffered. It took me more than a year just to bring that channel back to life, because I didn't want to change niche. I wanted to maintain that particular niche. Another thing I wish I knew when I started earlier was not comparing myself to other people. All right, sometimes when you're creating your videos and you're trying to look up to those people that are in your niche, those people that have been there, they've made it, maybe they've been there for a year, two. Some of them you even started before them, but they've gone far. All right, so it's possible that they had all the necessary informations that they had. The truth is, guys, it is not luck. A lot of people feel it's luck. It is not luck. Once you do the right thing, once you get it right from the beginning, when I mean from the beginning, I mean from creating that particular channel. If you don't create your channel the right way, or even do the settings the right way, even if your content are nice, you're not going to be getting views. Yes, so I made a video on how to create YouTube channel the right way and how to do your settings. In that video, I gave you guys step by step on how to create your Gmail account the right way, and also how to do your settings. The truth is, if you use a Gmail that you've used to log into so many websites to create your YouTube account, guys, Gmail that you've been using to sign into other stuffs is going to be difficult for you to grow. Yes, always start with a fresh Gmail. Okay, I'll be linking that particular video in the description box. Make sure you go there and watch that video. Things that I'm going to be doing if I'm to start a new YouTube channel. Now, the number one thing is I'm going to research. All right, I'm going to do proper research on the niche that I'm going to be venturing into, because if you remember, last year a lot of channels were deleted. The issue with we Africans is we don't like reading. Any niche that you've decided to venture into, go and read all the YouTube policies under that niche, guys. Read it so that you won't put in all the work and then one little mistake will now get your channel terminated. All right, another thing I'm going to be doing if I'm to start a new YouTube channel in this year 2026 is I'm going to plan well. When I mean planning, I mean I'm going to plan myself well. I'm going to plan the days I'm going to be filming my videos, the days I'm going to be editing my videos, and then the days I'm going to be uploading my videos. All right, and then just a little tip: you will not want to be filming a video the same day, editing that video the same day, and uploading that video the same day. That's what a lot of people do, and that is why we suffer burnout most of the time. All right, so you want to plan yourself. You can decide that, okay, today I'll be filming all my videos and then start editing. In fact, let's assume you're supposed to post a video on Monday. All right, today is Monday. I'm filming this video on a Monday. Make sure that that video is ready a day before or 2 days before the day you're supposed to upload that video. That way it's going to help your consistency to flow, and you're not going to get too overwhelmed and the whole thing doesn't have to gather on you at the same time. That was why a lot of people quit YouTube, because they fail to plan the right way. Another thing I'm going to be doing if I'm to start a YouTube channel now is I'm not going to be listening to all those creators that say turn this on, turn that off randomly without making proper research, because it's possible sometimes that thing you're turning on or off might work for you, but sometimes that thing that you're turning on and off might be the reason why you're still stagnant in your channel. So you want to make sure that you make proper research. Okay, have a mind of your own, make your research properly. I'm not saying you should not learn from people that are ahead of you, learn from them, but any information you get from them, make sure that you make your own research. All right, and then compare and contrast. That way you'll be able to know, okay, which one is the right one and which one is the wrong one. Is going to help you to have more clarity instead of just walking blindly. Okay, another thing I'm going to be avoiding, and one of those things that really affected me, yes, during my early days on YouTube, is those times that they will tell you to create extra Gmail account and be using it to watch your videos after uploading it. Guys, that's a very terrible mistake. If you are doing that, guys, stop it. If you have found, uploading a video and then using the same phone, that same phone that you used to upload your video, that same, and you're switching account to go and watch the video on your main channel, the thing is, what the algorithm does is not going to count the views or look at the account. What it's going to do is going to scan the IP address, and then once it finds out that all the views are coming from one device, it's going to punish you by not pushing your video. Instead of pushing your videos, they're going to see that as a foul play, like you're trying to play smart. They will start burying your video. That's why a lot of videos are stuck in 1 views, 2 views, 3 views, 4 views. All right, so guys, these are the things I've learned and these are the things I'm able to remember. Don't worry guys, with time I will still be giving you guys more depending on whatever I remember. I'll always come in here to share with you guys. So if you've decided that you want to start a channel in this year 2026, all right, make sure you're glued to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, guys, kindly subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on your notification, because I'll be teaching you guys everything that you need to succeed, everything that you need to make money online this year 2025, whether YouTube growth, YouTube monetization, how to generate AI videos, and how to create a lot of digital products. So guys, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly do so, and don't forget to turn on your notification like I said earlier. See you guys in our next video. Bye.